if you're having trouble understanding the cost of living payments, then you are not alone. In this video, I'm going to be tackling some of the frequently asked questions and show you what you should be entitled to and how to check whether or not you get it. Remember, all of this information is available on the government website. So if you need to check anything that's said here or you want further information, please do go and check there. How is the cost of living payments paid? If you are on benefits, this should happen automatically. It should be paid in the normal way that you receive your benefits or tax credits. There are some exceptions to this though. If you haven't received something that you were expecting, it's important to check the specific criteria. Do you have to pay back any cost of living payments? The short answer is no. And they won't affect your eligibility for other benefits or reduce any of your future payments. If, however, they find that you have claimed something that you were not entitled to, then they may request the money back. Does everyone get a cost of living payment? Every household will get something via the cost of living package. However, this does not mean that individuals will all get something. It is designed to help many people with the current cost of living situation. Naturally, there are some exceptions, so it's important to look at the specific entitlements for each payment. What if you haven't been paid a payment that you were expecting to receive? If you think you should have received one of these payments and it hasn't landed in your account or via the route you are expecting, you can report this through the government website. I will leave the link to that in the description below. So now let's look at the breakdown of the different payments that are available. This table here shows you all the different payments and who can receive them. I will go into each one individually so that you can get an idea of how they will be paid and who is expected to receive them. First up, the Energy Bills Support Scheme. Now this is worth £400. Every household in England, Scotland and Wales will receive this £400 payment. It will apply to all households that have a domestic electricity connection. Households in Northern Ireland will receive £400 through a similar scheme, although it is a little different. So how will you receive this money? Well, the chances are, as you're watching this video, you may have already received some of this money. It's going to be spread out over 6 months, first starting in October 2022. You should have received £66 in October, and then it will be £67 in the future 5 months. You will not need to do anything. This should happen automatically. But how you receive this will depend on how you pay for your electricity. If you're on a prepayment meter, it will either be automatically added or you will receive some sort of voucher scheme. If you haven't received your first payment or seen it show up on your bill by the end of October, then you should contact your supplier. An important thing to note here is that this will be paid via your electricity bill. So you need to make sure that you are checking that bill and not your gas bill if they come through different sources. Cost of living payment, which is £650. Households that receive means tested benefits will receive the £650. This includes households that receive any of the following: child tax credit, income-related employment and support allowance, income-based job seekers allowance, income support, pension credit, universal credit, working tax credit. And how do you get this? Well, it's paid in 2 payments. The first of these, £326, began rolling out in July 2022. The second payment of £324 should roll out in November 2022. The payments should happen automatically. They should be paid in the normal way that you receive these payments. Pensioner cost of living payment, £300. So this is for anyone over the state pension age of 66 years who is already in receipt of the winter fuel payment. They will get an additional £300. This money should be paid automatically through the same means as your winter fuel payment. This should happen via direct debit. Disability cost of living payment, £150. Anyone in receipt of the following benefits will get an additional £150 payment: attendance allowance, armed forces independence payment, adult disability payment in Scotland, child disability payment in Scotland, constant attendance allowance, disability living allowance for adults, disability living allowance for children, personal independence payment, war pension mobility support. You should have received this money automatically from the 20th of September 2022. The Wales Fuel Support Scheme, £200. Eligible households in Wales can claim an additional £200 towards their fuel payments. This is a one-off allowance and is available from the local council. It is being offered in addition to the other cost of living payments to support households that are struggling during this cost of living crisis. To get the payment, the applicant or their partner must have been in receipt of a qualifying benefit between the 1st of September 2022 and the 31st of January 2023. Applications are made through the local council, and I will leave the link below. The Council Tax Rebate Scheme, £150. The Council Tax Rebate Scheme was a payment of £150 that was paid to households that were in the council tax bands A to D. This began rolling out in April and it should have been completed by September. If you are still struggling, there may be further support out there. Please do look for local grants or reach out to your local council to see if they can support you further if you need it. A big thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.